Where is the Heartland? Well, there is no real definition of the term. However, the American Midwest and states that do not touch the ocean are generally accepted as America's heartland. Two states that are definitely in the heartland, Iowa and Wisconsin, have been doing battle on the gridiron for over 120 years. The Heartland Trophy was added to the mix relatively recently. Yeah, it's a bull. We'll explain later. It's the prize given to this Big Ten showdown, one of the most competitive college football rivalries, and one that we'll break down on this episode of Stadium Rivals. Wisconsin and Iowa met for the first time in 1894, 2 years before Wisconsin became a founding member of the Big Ten Conference in 1896. Iowa would join the conference in 1899. Wisconsin won the first 6 meetings by a total score of 128-19, but the schools didn't yet play on a regular basis. Iowa bounced back from those games and got on the winning side of the rivalry in the mid-20s, taking down the Badgers for the first time, a 21-7 triumph on November 15, 1924. From 1932 to 1976, Wisconsin would go 32-16-1 over 49 games, establishing itself as the dominant force in the showdown. The Badgers won 5 straight from 1949 to 1953, and another 5 in a row from 1962 to 1966. But it was the matchup in 1977 that started the streak, turning this game into the rivalry it is today. In 1977, Iowa took down Wisconsin 24-8 in Madison, earning the Hawkeyes their first win in Wisconsin in 19 years. That win ignited a spark in Iowa, who went undefeated over the next 18 games against Wisconsin, with a lone tie in Iowa City in 1984. Those wins came during Iowa's Rose Bowl seasons of 82, 86, and 91, as legendary Hawkeyes head coach Hayden would oversee most of the victories after he took over the program in 1979. But by 1997, Barry Alvarez had had enough. Wisconsin Badgers head coach Barry Alvarez was in his 8th season in Madison and 0-5 against Iowa, where he was Hayden Fry's linebackers coach for 7 seasons. In the game at Camp Randall Stadium on November 8, 1997, UW stud running back Ron Dayne would leave with an ankle injury after the first series. From there, backup Eddie Faulkner would take over, rushing 26 times for 119 yards and a touchdown, leading UW to a 13-10 upset, the school's first win against Iowa since 1976. In the final game of the 1999 season against Iowa, Dayne broke the NCAA career rushing record.
Dayne, the big boy. Look out, Ron Dayne, he needs 23. He's across the 40. Open up the history book. Here comes Ron Dayne.
Dayne would finish his Wisconsin career 6,397 yards. In 2004, Barry Alvarez, now the athletic director at Wisconsin, and then Iowa athletic director Bob Bowlesby, announced the creation of the Heartland Trophy. The trophy sits 30 inches tall, 36 inches wide, and 18 inches deep, and features the score of every game between the schools, with a bronze bull on top. Why a bull? Well, according to Bowlesby, the bull on top of the trophy symbolizes the kind of games that have been typical when the schools meet. Okay, we'll go with that. With the addition of Nebraska into the Big Ten in 2011, the Badgers and Hawkeyes were split into separate divisions, thus ending the annual rivalry. But by 2014, when Rutgers and Maryland joined the conference, the current East-West alignment has Wisconsin and Iowa in the same division, with the Heartland Trophy once again up for grabs on an annual basis. Even though it was without a trophy until 2004, the Iowa-Wisconsin rivalry is one of the most competitive in college football. Wisconsin holds the slight edge at 46-43-2, heading into their matchup in the 2018 season. This battle in the Heartland and showcase of Midwest football has made it one of the most compelling matchups in the game, worthy of its historical standing and place in this breakdown on Stadium Rivals.